The last time we talked about how we can use speed or pace to measure intensity. Now, for most of us, it's going to be more useful if we use a percentage of our maximum heart rate or our rating of perceived exertion to measure our effort level. When we're talking about using a percent of heart rate, we first need to know what our maximum heart rate is going to be. And the nice thing about this percent of heart rate measurement is that we can use it for any activity and the numbers are going to be the same. So we're going to first estimate our maximum heart rate by taking 220 and subtracting our age. Now I am 53, so I'll take 220, subtract 53. That gives me an estimated maximum of 167 beats per minute. Now this is just an estimate. I know mine is a few beats higher than that, but this is the safest, easiest way to do it. Next, we know that the recommendation here is that we go at 65 to 95% of this maximum. So we have to calculate two numbers, 65% of that number and 95%. So first I'm going to take the maximum and multiply it times the percentage. So 65% times my maximum of 167, that gives me a low end of 109 beats per minute. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'll multiply 167 by 95%, and that gives me 159. So that means I should be exercising in the range of 109 to 159 beats per minute. Now this is a very large range. If you're just starting out, you should use the lower end of this range, maybe like the lower third. After you've been doing it for a while, then you could kind of use the middle third of that range. And then if you have been doing exercise for a good long time, you can be exercising at the upper end of this range. You should always check with your doctor to make sure you're healthy for exercise. Now, if you don't want to bother with heart rates, you can use a rating of perceived exertion. Now, this goes by how you feel. And now, the original rating of perceived exertion scale was a 6 through 20 scale that was also associated with some words like very light, somewhat hard, so on and so forth. Within this scale, we want to stick in between the 12 to 16, somewhere from fairly light to very hard. Now, 6 to 12 again is a weird scale, so they redid the scale from 0 to 10. Now this isn't as exact, but it's easier for us to understand, and we should say between about a 3 and a 7. We could also use the talk test as a way of measuring intensity. This is where you can talk while you're exercising, but you probably need to breathe through your mouth, not just through your nose. Or as my friend Cindy used to say, if you can whistle, talk, or sing while you're doing your thing, you're okay. So next up, we're going to talk about how we measure intensity when we do resistance exercise.